Yes. Good evening, world. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start out doing some man versus machine, and I'm going to be playing Quackle as opposed to Macondo. If I can get it working, that is. There we go.
All right, let's see how we do here. Into the breach once again for game 9. And I suppose I should play bipod and move on here. That looks like the only 5 worth playing. DF, not my favorite leave. I can't imagine playing anything else here unless I'm really whiffing something big time. Let's see how it goes. Timer. Start that timer. Start this up just to kind of give me a reason to keep going. Bear food. I could spell either spelling. Food bear. I'm going to, hey, look at that grizzly bear. I'm going to be bear food. I don't think so. Don't think so. Computer plays gov for 21. That could have been worse, probably. I could play foo now, leaving a nice leave. Seems reasonable. If I were to get rid of letters, those would be good ones to get rid of. Keeping AERD is not great on the resulting board, but what are you going to do? It looks like a pretty decent play. Let me just sanity check that I'm not missing, like... Like I could play defo, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oda, what about stuff like this? Can I get rid of my F, including a play like this? Oh, how about this? Fedora. That looks, oh yeah, that's the play. That's the play because the board is garbage after my, it's not a good board for a bingo leave after any of the plays I would want to make. This feels like it has to be right. This feels like it has to be right. 35 points. Oh, oh please. Oh, poppycock. All right. Do I have Notitia though? Yeah, I do. Right. Yeah. Okay. So at least I have a bingo. All right. Hold on. What else do I have? Tetanoid antidote. Tentoria does not fit. I probably have to play antidote. Yeah, I think we do. It scores enough more than the other plays. Rudistids, come on now. Why you gotta do me like that, Quackle? We don't appreciate that. Quackle plays fem. I can live with that. I drew a B and 6 vowels. I could play Boti, I guess. So I have that, I think. I could play Buai. Buai leaves AAE and closes the triple lane. Boti leaves AO and doesn't block the triple and makes a spot for like a big Z play. Okay, so I'm feeling advantage. Advantage Buai right now is how I'm feeling. Is there like a SIE, SIA, ESIA? I don't think so. Oh, do I have to think about plays like this? No, because I can't go all the way to the triple. I can't go all the way to the triple, and they don't block anything. This at least blocks, and I have a lead still. Parallel plays on column B are still going to hit really hard after this, but it'll be a little tougher. Not that many plays go through. AAE is my leave. Yeah, AO versus AAE, it's not that different. All right, I drew 2 consonants. That's good. Can I dodge a huge heavy-hitting play here? Sorta. 42, that's a lot. That's a lot of points. Okay. And the resulting board is gross. What do I even do here? I have no option that does anything. I'm pretty sure this is good, but I don't. There's some weird thing about swile where like swile isn't a verb or something, but swiling is a word. So I might have. I think that. I think it's all. I think it's all legit in Collins though. Eden something here. I don't think I have anything there. I might have to do something here. Might have to do something like that. Is that insane? That? Oh, jeez. DAE leaving a G? Oh my god. Gross. Gross, gross. Anything from the F? Fadge. There's nothing that keeps a consonant. Agate. Agate for like no points, leaving DEE. Maybe that's what I have to do. I hate this. I hate this with a passion, but I think I prefer this to catching the swile hook right now. At least I could potentially draw something that hits it later. Ugh. 12 points. What a mess. Hold on. I bet I'm missing some kind of like cool parallel play somewhere. Meatage. All right. Agate it is. Let's do it. Oh. Okay, I drew well. Let's see what it has. I could play like Estrade. Oh wait, STRA. No, it doesn't fit. Okay. Draftees, and I don't think anything. Reseated. I think I probably have to play like steered. That scores. It must score better than. Or do I wanna? So the problem is, it's hard for me to do. Dearest, redates, sedator, rested. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh no. So Swild is phony. So my instincts were right. Okay. Computer gets 15 extra points for me making that mistake. And I'll just play. Oh, I could play Estrade like that. That's probably better. I didn't see that. Yeah, okay, that'll do, I guess. I was gonna say the problem is that I can't really block everything in one go anyway. So I put a phony on the board. Swiled, yeah, my spider sense was going off with that, but I for some reason thought that in Collins all of those become good again. No worries. All right. Computer plays wreck, and thanks to the extra 15 points I have given it, it's winning. All right, both blanks unseen. I can't, unfortunately, I can't. AC, I can't quite go down. Both blanks unseen. Q, Z. It's definitely wanting to get blanks. That looks reasonable. I don't think I can stomach that. Plenty of hooks. RRS, I guess. That's not plenty. RRS blank blank. Yeah, I guess fasciae looks like it scores okay, and it pushes for blanks as hard as I can. I don't know. It doesn't seem like I have any other plays that do anything like that. What about like Aecia? This lane is just sitting here wide open. Very, very little that I can do about it now or likely ever. I could play Cowrie. I think fasciae is clearly best. Oh, yeah, okay, I drew ZY, but no blank. Can get hit with the blank at any time. Oof, both of them. Okay, it's not ideal, but I'm going to score a lot now, and we'll see what happens. It's not over yet. If I do this, am I insane? If I do anything like this, am I totally nutty? I have to be, right? There's EEOO. It's so likely to have those things. If this was TWL, this would be the bombest play ever. But obviously, I couldn't play CH if it was TWL. Oh man, there are some racks where the computer can have this, and this play like wins the game for me. If it just can't, if it does not have an E or an O, 4 tiles out of 26, it could have missed them. I might need to do a play like this. I might need help. Oh, well, wait a second. That doesn't seem reasonable when I have this just sitting right here, does it now? This play's going to score just a bazillion points. Yeah, I have to play this. There's no comparison. I'm even winning the game afterwards. Oof. Okay. No, I'm not. All right. So I played Hazy. I took a small lead for the briefest second. And I drew kind of bad. $18 tiles left. QUU, that could potentially loom large. Fan sites hurts. Do I have any kind of X play here? It doesn't seem like it. Ox page, ox gape. Zoapo. No, I don't think so. How about through the X? SX, I should say. I highly doubt it. All right. Consonant vowel ratio is very strongly skewed to consonants. E, O, U, U, and then the entire rest of it is consonants. So if I hold a ton of vowels here, it could fill out nicely. Like, it's definitely possible that I can hit something here. The computer can have just garbage and not be able to play there. So I could... There are chances for me. Not very good, but they exist. I'm trying to like. Are there any fishes that I can do here that like what if I would love to come up with something that works well with ln, right? Like what am I supposed to do that's with ln? If I play here's this is pretty crazy. If I play op here instead of up, right? Up would be considerably more obvious given that there's two U's to come and I could easily get one. But if I play op instead and I get the most likely draw of ln, I can play lingui here. Three L's, four N's. I mean, it's definitely by far the likeliest draw to get ln. Should I play Po instead? Do I ever regret not playing Po here to set up potential? Maybe I want to play Po because it doesn't feel like this O is very likely to give the computer any options to score, but it would give me options to potentially play something that opens another lane for myself. What are the scores of this? One more point, too. I don't know. Feels as good as anything, I guess. Let's go for it. Oh, Angwin. Angwin in two spots. Angwin in two spots. Computer exchange is 5. Oh, that is so ominous. Okay. Now what? Computer exchange is 5. I have to play Angwin, clearly. We know I have to play Angwin. So I can play it here, 68. Forgive me for putting these on the board. I just need to know. All right. Angwin here looks maybe a touch more defensive just because, again, what could it have exchanged with this pool? Probably a boatload of consonants, and it probably drew a boatload of consonants back. So if I play Angwin here, it's just giving it a giant E to crush. Whereas if I play Angwin here, it's definitely harder. There is this E, but it's not very easy to score on. I think I'm going to do this and just pray. and just pray. Ooh, I drew QU. I might actually win this game after all that. I might actually win this. I have plays with Nye that don't use the Q too. Like I have Yant in that spot if I want to. Unfortunately, that just leaves me with nothing with the Q, but all right, computer's taking a big old tank here. The pool is terrible. EHLLLRRUV. I'll be very interested to hear people's opinion of my move of Poe. That feels like either a Galaxy Brain move or a Brain Dead move. I'm not sure which yet. This feels like it should be a win. If I do play Yant, it leaves me with QUN. Quit. And that might be it. I might not have another place to play my Q, unfortunately. Is that true? Looking around. I don't want it to simply... Or maybe I play quit first. If I play quit first, it leaves ONNY. Now I probably need to play like quote or something normal. I can always just play Yon, right? YON, that leaves QTN. Oh, no. I'm supposed to play Quoit. That sets up... Oh, no, it uses the O. It doesn't set up Yon. All right. Well, this is kind of unfair. I see my clock going all the way down. Whatever. It's, I'll try to play quick. I'm using it less as a hard and fast thing and more of a like let's try to finish our game this fast so people don't get bored with me just agonizing over decisions that don't need to be agonized over. But this ain't right. Let me play. Make a move. What is it even going to do? I'm trying to imagine. I bet it's going to burn through as many tiles as it can to try to go out as soon as it can, which then maybe Yant leaving the queue is like the best thing I could do. If it doesn't have enough ammo to slow play me for that many points, it's probably best for me to score a zillion points in that spot. 43. I'm already up by roughly that much. 39. So we'll have to see what it comes up with. Still working on it. You can't see the bar at the bottom of the screen, but my poll is long since complete. I guess you can't see the bar. There it is. It's going. Hi, gang. Yeah, just giving you an update on what's happening with this Quackle bar. I probably should put that somewhere. Oh, what does it do? It plays leaving ELLLRRV. So it's probably going for a Q stick type thing here. That might be smart. Are you going for a Q stick, you clever guy, Quackle? If that's true, what am I supposed to do? Just outscore? I mean, maybe then I have to go slow and just play like yo, and then that might be what I'm supposed to do, is go real slow with it. Just the points from this alone should be very difficult for it to overcome. All right, let's just see how this works out. I just have to stay 20. I have to stay 20 points ahead. After this play, I'm going to be I'm up by 17. I'm going to be up by 50. I have to stay 20 ahead in order to win the game. That seems doable. Do I need to worry about this spot? Maybe I should just block this spot. Maybe I need to set up some kind of Q play. Oh man, that was so clever, Quackle. You jerk. You jerk. If I do this and it blocks the Y play here, I still have Y plays here for pretty high scores. 27, that's not that different. Whereas if I let it play Hiver or something, that might be one of the best scoring plays it can do. This is tricky. I think I need to slow play along with it, and I think I want to play. Yeah, the computer is definitely in danger of being stuck with stuff too. So I think I'm okay if I just go slow like this. Computer plays Rev. Computer has LLLRR. Where are your L plays? 1, 2, 3. There's some. Yeah, it's got a bunch of them. So if I do this, it's 33, and then if I do this on a subsequent turn, it's 2, 3, 4, 8. Whereas if I just play it now, it's 5. So I think I will just go ahead and do this. It plays girl, and then is it going to go out next turn? Or do I want to play? I might just want to play both Yant right now in case it goes out next turn. Yeah, okay. All right, wowzers. Exciting game. That was an interesting game for sure. Yes. I'm pretty sure I am likely to win even if I just cash my Y right off the bat. Let's see what's going on here. Bipod, we like that. Fedora. Wow, just food. Oh, that's a nice compromise. I feel like Fedora is probably, wow, it leaves an O though, is the problem with it. I didn't think about that. I could play roofed leaving an A. Oh, I don't want to do this. Do I? Proofed, not that likely. 1P is already on the board. Maybe that's better just because the letter I'm keeping is so much better. Oh, okay. Well, I could have sworn as soon as I saw that was going to be best, but I haven't done better know a letter about the O. I can certainly tell you the O is not as good as any of the other AEI. Yeah, I like roofed. Another thing about roofed is if you actually notice the underlaps that are possible here, it's not really possible to go from here across. Like it's really difficult to go through there. Whereas with Fedora, it's extremely easy. If you have an X, all you need is an E, right? It's way easier. You can have a Z. So it's, you know what? It's defensive. That's why. So Fedora gets hit with the Z, it gets hit with the X, and it gets hit quite easily in multiple directions because this takes an A, E, I, and a bunch of consonants too, probably. Well, not a bunch. Y, P, M. Not that those really matter. The key here is the reason this is bad is that it's really easy to hit a Z, an X, an H, those three. Anytime computer has those, I've turned those plays into massive scores, whereas Roof does not. I bet that shows up in the, yeah, look at that. There it is. It's not that the A is that much better, although it is. You can see that I score better and bingo slightly more after Roofed. The actual reason is that Fedora gets paralleled and crushed way more often than Roofed. It's a defensive thing. That's pretty instructive. I could have found roofed if I thought a little bit harder. So that's helpful. Instead, I draw antidote. Let's see what it likes. Yeah, Buai versus Bodhi. I identified that as the choice there. This was really okay. Well, now I know that Swild isn't good, so that makes this even better. Oh, Eatage is far better. To score more points, and get an E off. So that's a solid mistake actually. So Fedora is a mistake and Agate is a mistake. That's fine. This is probably okay. Oh, 31. Didn't see that. I saw Juice and thought that Fasciae was way better. Didn't see Cod. That looks pretty nice. 31. EIU with a Q coming. The U maybe a little better than usual to keep. So that's another pretty big error. That's got to be right. No reason to play this. In TWL, I wonder if this would still be better just because you have the case A, but probably not. All right, here we go. What am I supposed to do here? I thought this was pretty clever, actually. I like this general idea. I'm curious to see, like, okay, there's my play. There's my play. So, like, it's doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well in Sim, and I bet the bingo chances of it are reasonable if we look. Okay, it still wants me to play Oop. So shedding the U, I must just redraw a better bingo letter than the U, but the chances of bingoing after Po aren't terrible. Where does it want Oop? Here, or not there? It wants it here. I don't know. It's nice to have the LN draw, but okay, I accept that that's an error. And then I got bailed out by Angwin. Still wants me to play it here. I don't think so. I don't think so. No way. That seems like it is very dangerous. All right, we don't trust Quackle in these endgames. If ever Quackle gets an endgame wrong, it's usually a stick endgame. I'm just curious to see what it says. As we'll update the match score. Good evening to Axer Typo. Good to see you, my friend. I'm trying not to dox people that I know. I'm trying to like use good streamer practices of like, you know, at some point, hopefully, we got lots of people in the chat, some of whom I know, some of whom I don't. Most of you guys I know. But someday in the future, hopefully lots of people come that I don't know. So I don't want to dox you all. Yes, I know. That's true, Josh. That's true, Josh. That is true. But better to have that instinct of not necessarily be doxing people willy nilly. Wow, it's taking forever to figure this out. We'll go back and show you guys the bar again. Okay, it wants me to play hit. It wants me to play hit instead of hin. Hold on. Let me get this back. So I assume that's simply because I must have a couple decent places for the N. Yeah, here's one. Here's a good spot for the N. That's a solid one tile score. Here's okay, that's why. That's why I'm supposed to play the T, just because I want to accomplish that block of this spot, and the N plays in a couple good spots elsewhere on the board. Okay, good to know. And then I'm sure I'm supposed to play this. Oh, apparently not. Apparently I'm supposed to go even slower. Oh, that's nice, I guess. That's a good idea. Then I come back with Nye. Yeah, okay, so I missed a couple key features of this endgame, and I missed actually a bunch of stuff. So this should have been roofed, this should have been eatage, this should have been cod, this should have been oop, and this should have been hit, but yet I still won the game. What are you gonna do? There's no justice. Overall, you know, I don't know. I think most of my thought processes are on point. I'm just sort of not generating a couple of these good plays that I need to generate.